What's up, guys? How are you? Welcome into a Saturday morning episode of the Daily Juice Podcast. My name is Matt Perrault. You guys can follow me across all of my socials at Sports Talk Matt. And boy, do we have a big day today. Welcome to Divisional Weekend for the NFL. Now, we are live today at our normally scheduled time, even though the first game, won't kick off for a while. It won't kick off till 4:30 Eastern time. We are still going to go live at noon Eastern time, and take you up to 1 o'clock. So 9 a.m. Pacific, noon Eastern. We will take you, like we always do, right up to what would be mythical kickoff for the NFL, but we're just going to do that our normally scheduled time. Andrew Erickson and myself will have you for 1 hour from 12 noon to 1 p.m. Eastern time. We'll break down props, picks, plays for all 4 games, okay? I've got plays for Saturday, today, on today's podcast. You're going to get tomorrow's plays live today. So if you want to get ahead and find out what I'm going to play on Sunday, I will tell you what I'm going to play on Sunday on the live stream on Saturday. Although there will be player props that will be given out on Saturday. And then Sunday morning for our Discord chat, I will have Sunday morning prop bets. So that will happen I'm going to do that. I think I'm going to do that at, let me double check here. So I'm going to do it at 11 o'clock Pacific. So I'm going to do it at 2 p.m. Eastern. I'm going to take you right to kickoff for the Rams and the Eagles on Sunday on the Discord channel chat. Okay, but for today, it's a noon Eastern time, 9 a.m. Pacific time start for the live stream with Andrew Erickson and myself for Divisional Card Weekend. 4 games all broken down coming up here today with Andrew Erickson and myself on the BettingPros YouTube channel. I got 3 bets for today. I'll give you player props later today on the live stream, and then player props on Sunday on the Discord channel chat. Okay? Got all that? Hopefully you do. This podcast being brought to you by our friends at Omaha Steaks. Now, they got something new. Make sure they're going to honor this. Somebody did this yesterday and had a little bit of a confusion as to how many free burgers they're going to get. If you subscribe to omahasteaks.com and go to omahasteaks.com/juice, use that URL, you'll get 12 free Omaha Steak burgers in every shipment that you make. Every time you have an order that gets shipped to you with the subscription for omahasteaks.com. That's a $431 per year value. Plus, you'll get an extra 10% off and free shipping for the life of your subscription. It's a really good deal right now. The new Omaha Steaks subscription plan gives you commitment-free flexibility with the ability to skip a shipment, skip a month, swap selections, change your frequency, or cancel at any time. They also have a thing called inflation-proof pricing. Your offer and price are locked in for the life of your subscription, which is pretty good. Grass-fed, grass-finished beef, and which has more marbling, exceptional flavor, and the choice of steakhouse and professional chefs. I'm a professional chef, but that's what I love to cook with. It's the grass-fed, grain-finished is really, really important for a lot of people for flavoring. Every steak is perfectly aged to maximize tenderness. It's 5 generations of uncompromising quality. Omaha Steaks, America's original butcher since 1917. Go to omahasteaks.com/juice, subscribe, and you'll get 12 free burgers plus free shipping and an extra 10% off for the life of your subscription. Minimum purchase may apply. omahasteaks.com/juice. All right. Buckle in for a second, okay? Because I'm going to talk. And if you are a trend better, and I've talked about this a lot, Evan Abrams of the Action Network does an exceptional job. He does an exceptional job of finding trends. He has like a Bible out for this weekend. It's incredible. I am following so many trends here. Now it might all blow up in my face. But let's talk about the first game, the Chiefs and the Texans. Some of these numbers are just really, really wild. The total for this game is the second lowest ever for Patrick Mahomes. It's the lowest in a playoff game for Patrick Mahomes. The last time it was this low was Christmas last year, where the total was 40.5. 40.5. That was the lowest. He lost that game. Now this total is coming in at 41.5 and dropping. Why? Weather. It's going to be nasty. It's not going to be fun at all. But we just saw this game. We just saw this. Are we going, the Texans aren't going to play better defensively? Yeah, they lost Tank Dell in that game. But wow. Couple things to watch. The Texans are awesome in the first half this year. Awesome. 14-4 against the first half spread. D'Amico Ryans is 26-11 first half spread. I'll be on this. I'm not going to make an official play out of this because I'm going to have too many things going with the Texans. So if I'm dead wrong, it's going to blow up everything. So I don't want to blow the day up officially, but I'll be on this. Texans first half spread. Go and find it. Should be 5-6, somewhere in that range. Why? Well, with CJ Stroud, D'Amico Ryans is 26-9 in the first half ATS in his career. That's incredible. That's just incredible. The problem is when the Chiefs are trailing at half, if they are trailing at half, oh my. Since 2020, the KC Chiefs are a ridiculous 21-12 straight up when they are trailing at half. No other team in the NFL has a win percentage over 40%, and the Chiefs have that. Incredible. Patrick Mahomes as a big favorite is no bueno. He is covering at just 41% of the time when he's a favorite of 7 points or more. They're 0-5-1 ATS this year, but they are 6-0 in games where they are favored by 7 or more points. It's very impressive. Since 2020, Patrick Mahomes, as a 7-point favorite or more, is 15-27 against the spread. That's 36% of the time. 36% of the time. And we know this Texans defense played much better last week. Now they're on the road. Dome teams on the road. Bad news. In the last 20 years, when a dome team plays outdoors in sub 30-degree temperature weather, 9 times it's happened. Those teams are 2-7 straight up. The Saints won in Philadelphia in 2014, and the Vikings won in Green Bay in 2005. It's been a long, long time. CJ Stroud has made 35 career starts in the NFL. He's 10-6 against the number as a dog. He's 7-12 ATS as a favorite. Stroud as an underdog, if you teased him in 6-point teasers, he's 13-3. Keep that in mind. 13-3. Patrick Mahomes is really good when it gets cold. In games under 30 degrees, he's 8-3 straight up. He's 8-3 against the spread. Really good. Really, really good. I expect the Chiefs to win this game. However, I think the Texans are going to put a really big scare in the Chiefs. The Chiefs don't beat anybody badly. They don't kill anybody. They just don't. They just don't. To me, Texans plus 8.5. Sprinkle money line. Shock the world. It might happen. Why might it happen? Here's a crazy stat. This might be the best stat that Matt and Andrew uncovered all year. In the divisional round, when we've had 2 teams favored by 7 or more, in the Super Bowl era, we have not seen both teams advance to the championship round. That's crazy to stop and think about that. To go, wait a minute. In the Super Bowl era, we haven't seen this, where one of the 2 teams that are big favorites are probably going to lose. I'll read you just off the website. So you tell me, Matt, you're dead wrong. That's crazy. I'm going to read this to you, okay? We haven't seen 2 or more 7-point favorite teams go undefeated ATS in the divisional round since 2001. 16 different years in that span, we've had 2 or more big favorites play in the divisional round without a 2-0 ATS mark. So one of the 2 teams aren't going to cover. But it's equally crazy when it becomes they could lose it outright and go, hold on a second. In the Super Bowl era, we've never had 2 or more 7-point favorites in a divisional round and not have at least one outright win in advance. Okay? So we're going to see one of these teams advance. Both of them won't lose. One of these teams will advance. So I'm coming in with a plus 8.5. Give me the Texans plus 8.5. However, I'm not done with the Texans either, okay? I'm going Texans plus 8.5, but I'm also going to tease them up to 14.5. Why? Because I gave you the stat of Stroud as to what Stroud has done. Stroud has been tremendous. 13-3 when you tease him. 6-point teaser, 13-3 for CJ Stroud. Look, if the Chiefs win and blow them out, I'll lose 2 bets and it will kill the day, pretty much, okay? I'm going to back the Texans. I'm going to get on it here with Houston. Maybe they shock the world. Maybe they pull something and go crazy. Oh, I forgot to do recap yesterday. Sorry, I did that really fast. Celtics blew out the Magic. My team, again, I faded the Creighton Blue Jays. I've created the, let's see, my teams, right? UNLV, Creighton, and the Celtics. All 3 beat me. I faded my teams, and they all beat me. So stop fading my own teams, I guess. Josh Hart got there for us. John Morant didn't play, so we're down 0.6 units. So paper cut day, but a losing day. Paper cut day. Plus 8.5 Texans, teased plus 14.5. What's the other half of the teaser? Well, I'm going to take the Lions and tease them down. Why? Well, Dan Campbell is just ridiculous. Under Dan Campbell, the Lions are 10-0 straight up in prime time, winning by an average of 10 points per game. They are 15-1 straight up under Campbell in games that start later than 4 o'clock. Their one loss came to the Bills this season. They are tremendous when they're taking on quality football teams that are good. Jaden Daniels has had an incredible season. He's had an amazing run. But Jared Goff indoors is 44-21-1 ATS. With the Lions, he's 34-13-1 ATS. The Lions on extended rest, they're 12-4 straight up, 13-4 ATS under Dan Campbell. That's the second mark in the NFL behind just Mike Tomlin since 2021. Lions are going to win this game. I'm going to tease them down to 2.5 and just go ahead and take the Lions minus 2.5. I cannot see how this game, how we see it go from 8.5, DraftKings is 8.5, pull it down to 2.5, 6-point teaser, and go Lions minus 2.5. However, I have a third play and a second bet on this game. The Lions in the first half are ridiculous. So good, so I will make this bet. I'm going to bet the Texans first half, not officially. But I will bet the Lions first half officially because the Lions are ridiculous in the first half. And it's a dome. That place is going to be rocking. It's going to be really hard for the for the Commanders to get much done early in this game. Dan Campbell is unbelievable in terms of being in the first half. The Lions are 39-14-1 against the first half spread. That's the best mark in the NFL. He's 19-6 in the first half against opponents over 500, which is what the Washington Commanders are. That is too good to pass up. I'll lay the 6 points. Lions minus 6 in the first half. All right, player props will be added to this during the live stream, so we'll have player props on the 2 games coming up here for us today. But official plays for us on Saturday, Texans plus 8.5 for 1.1 units. Teaser, Lions minus 2.5, Texans plus 14.5 for 1.2 units. And the Lions laying 6 in the first half up against the Commanders for 1.2 units here for us officially on a Saturday. I will talk to you at noon Eastern time, 9 a.m. Pacific time on the Betting Pros YouTube channel. Andrew Erickson and myself, divisional weekend breakdown of the 4 games on the Betting Pros live stream later on today. My name is Matt Perrault. Follow me across all socials at Sports Talk Matt every single morning, wherever you get your podcasts. It is the Daily Juice.